If you don't mind, Mr. Tuck, I'll wind up your action.
That would please me very much. And you may call me Tick-Tock.
Why weren't you turned to stone, just like everybody else?
Because I am not alive, and never will be, thank goodness.
Action.
That would please me very much. And you may call me Tick-Tock.
Why weren't you turned to stone, just like everybody else?
Because I am not alive, and never will be, thank goodness.
Okay, is everybody there? Can you hear me now? Jesus Christ. What is it with StreamYards and YouTube? I do not fucking get it. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. Oh, good morning, Silverwolf. Sorry I missed that. I was in the kitchen, like looking at my boiled eggs, make sure they didn't pop, and got some coffee, and yeah, there's such stuff like that. I hope everybody has a good Sunday morning so far. Well, has a Sunday morning at least. At the very least, just has one. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Oh, wait, let me do this. Oh. Oh, no, not that. Well, yeah, go watch that. Go watch that. It's more interesting than me. Yeah. And then come on back. And I might have the join link worked out if it'll get along. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody who's watching. Everybody in chat. Give me a minute. It's Sunday, man. What do you want? It's the Church of Beer Day. I mean, you know, that's just how it works. Ow. Has anybody ever woke up with bruises and they don't know how the hell they got there? I seem to do that a lot lately. Bruises or scratches. Me and Pixie were talking about this the other day. We both woke up with scratches. And how the hell did we get scratches? Hey, I try to keep my nails trimmed so don't poke my eye out while I'm sleeping. Um, but I'll have scratches on my arms, or scratches on my legs, and scratches on my chest, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh, oh, crap. hey, this is my stream and I will blow my nose if I've got to. Okay? So there's that. Have I smoked all this bowl? Shit. Let me look. Oh yeah, that's spent. Okay. Um Look, if I drop the link in the chat, will anybody join? Give me a yes or no in the chat. Do you want to join? Because if not, it's just me being fucking stupid up here. Talking about dumb shit. Well, hey, look. You're welcome here. Anybody would be welcome here until they're not welcome here. Until they start saying stupid shit and trying to get my stream pulled down or flashing their naughty bits. Saying, dude, look at these. Or someone else's naughty bits. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, no. My wood lathe is out of the building. Yeah, Tobin. That's where it's at. It's not in the house. It's out in the building. But I could see how you could get them confused. Yeah, that there is a similarity there. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link after this. Oh, come on. Fuck.
Wind up your action.
That would please me very much. And you may call me Tick-Tock.
Why weren't you turned to stone, just like everybody else?
Because I am not alive and never will be, thank goodness.
Egg, chicken. See the chicken? Exactly. Hee hee. Hang on. Fuck.
Your action.
That would please me very much. And
Jesus Christ. I mean, I know it's free, and so there will be a certain amount of glitches that come along with it. But man. Okay. Shit. Okay, let me pack a bowl. I will drop the link. And if anybody wants to come in, they can come in. There it is. Tobin, I've listened to your music and your little shorts and whatever. They're weird, but I like them. They are. Don't ask me which my favorite one is, because I could not tell at this second. Hey, you know what's weird? Today is fucking Sunday where I'm at. Where I'm at, it's Sunday. Um, and I went to the beer store. Like it opens at 8 o'clock. Okay. I went there, past one cop going there. I was like, "Phew, foggy as fuck." You know, he didn't see nothing. I may or may not have been smoking a little ditty, but you know, seems like he was following somebody. Go to their store and get beer, get smokes. Come on home. Um, right before I turn onto my road, I see the cops sitting in like well, it used to be a store, but it's not a store now. It's empty. So he was sitting there. I don't know who he was looking for, as long as it wasn't me, because you know I'm back here right now. So apparently I'm not in jail, you know, yet. But yeah, they're looking for somebody out here. I don't know what's going on. It's fucking weird because it don't usually happen out this far. So maybe somebody thought they could disappear into the wilderness. Yeah, you got them skills? Are you Rambo? Can you do that? Is that your special skill set? Okay, go ahead and try. Guess what? You try to break in my house, you gonna get your fucking face blown off. I'm just warning you. Don't try that shit around here. We don't play like that. Oh, wait a minute. Jesus. Okay.
Hello,
Well, hello there. How are you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just in the middle of breaking up a bud to put in my bowl, but it's okay. No. I'm kind of high already, so I don't need to, like, overdo it.
No problem. Just
I have no idea what just happened. But it was sounding like you were torturing a dude there for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, what's this? Oh no, your background noise is fine, Silver Wolf. Um,
you
I
sure
did,
that's it?
yeah, it's fine. I was on somebody's stream, or I did a stream, and there was a cricket right outside my front door. Would not stop chirping. Would not.
I remember
So
that.
yeah, it was kind of funny. I like. Well, he moved from the front door to the back door, so it's not quite as loud now. So
Fair enough.
it didn't sound like he was sitting under my chair and shit. Yeah.
Well, I hope not.
Well, I tried to find him. I thought he was in the house, and I looked everywhere. I looked in the around the door, around the shit that's around the door, under the shit that's around the door. Looked in the kitchen. No, he's outside. He's not inside. He's just loud. He's just loud.
They're always loud, I swear.
Well, how's your weekend been so far?
Um, it was very, very interesting. I went out with a friend of mine yesterday to a mall, which
Hmm.
makes me want to just smack her sometimes because she won't shut the fuck up. But other than that, it was fine. I did a little stream yesterday while I was in the mall, so I was entertained. We can hear you now.
Well, I think I'm subscribed to you, but I don't know. You know how YouTube is. It's fuck.
Yeah, YouTube's algorithm fucking sucks. Why are you asking that? What? You are so. I can't even hear. Just, I can't. It takes hours, dumbass. Yeah, it takes 24 hours. I need 24 hours, dumbass. Don't ask you what the fuck is going on. Dude, I can't. This is my Sunday morning.
You guys gonna be okay? I'm just asking. Corporate.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Why are you gonna say that out loud? Nasty ass.
well, I found that some people um, just say the part you're supposed to keep quiet out loud. They can't help it. I mean, it's just part of who they are. So you know.
Yeah, she just has a loud mouth, that's all. You, she's the one that fucking wanted it. I didn't know. She's talking about her cat, in case if you're wondering.
Or cat. Oh,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
I have so many comments going through my head for you right now. But I ain't gonna say them. Dude, you do realize, yes, but you do fucking realize you are on fucking live stream.
Yeah.
I ain't. I'm on someone else's live stream, so suck it.
No, hey, this is great. Keep going. Keep going. This is
Oh,
fucking
this is
gold.
entertainment for you, huh?
This is gold. You're gonna make me famous and shit. Yeah.
I would be fine with that. I mean, I've been streaming on YouTube for 6 years every single day, so.
Oh,
Um,
I got on YouTube when it first started, just to watch like movie clips and listen to songs, and to see how much it's changed since then.
oh
It's
my
just
god, yes.
yeah, it's fucking weird. It is fucking weird to me. But
Yeah, I don't like it.
well, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
As long
it's fucking YouTube.
Well, as long as I can still find music and like movie clips on YouTube, okay, you can do what you want to do on
Yeah, I just love how that they changed it 10 years later, saying, "Oh well, now if your channel is not set to the correct thing, we're gonna find you." It's like, really? And you couldn't do this fucking how long ago?
True. This is true. Well, when Google bought YouTube, that's when all the shit started to change for the worse. Yeah. So,
Mm, yeah.
well, Pat, achievement unlocked.
I've been up since 6 a.m. my time, so I've been getting high myself.
Yeah, you got a lot of shit. You got to do. I get it. You know, I hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it. like, God damn it. Yeah. Or left side, one of the other.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but if you got to go, you got to go. Wait a minute. Who I got here? Oh, Tobin. Shit, man. God damn it did not fucking boop.
Alright, Tobin.
God damn. See, StreamYard is being fucked up. It's
Good
saying
morning.
Yeah.
that good morning, Tobin, sir.
Morning.
See, he is why I shaved my beard off because he has the epic beard. So I was like, fuck it, I'm done. Never mind. I can't beat that.
Yeah, I just really dislike shaving. I mean, I'll go as far as my upper lip doing the mustache. I'll shave that, but um, I just really dislike shaving.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I'll shave my upper lip too when I start to grow my beard out because my mustache likes to drink my beer, man. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I do not fucking share my beer, especially with my mustache. Yeah, I
I
get it.
drink lattes. I drink lattes, and they'll have a milky foam at the top, and then
Oh,
a while later, I'll be like, "Why do I smell soured milk?" Hmm.
yep. Well, why is everybody like looking at me funny because I've got this white thing in my beard? I'm like, oh damn, I done fucked up. Okay. Oh shit. Well, how's your Sunday going today, Tobe?
It's going all right. You know, I woke up to a really loud alarm going off earlier this morning that is on this storm radio that I have, and I was charging it up, and I'd forgotten that the alarm was set, so I was woken up pretty early this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, you did get none of that hurricane shit, did you? You live like more inland.
No, I'm in Texas. Yeah, from what I know, that hurricane was hitting like more like the northern part
My
of the
way.
eastern.
Oh yeah, there were all kinds of wind and waves and rip currents. And then apparently it landed in Maine. I think is where it finally hit land. But it just like did all that shit straight up the East Coast, and but it didn't make landfall till you yep, excuse me, till it hit Maine. So go figure.
They are
I don't
to be taken seriously. I've lived on the coast of Texas for a big chunk of my life, and it was
Uh-huh.
just something that we dealt with. You know, like every 4 years, you'd get a really good storm. We'd get flooded out. Um, like the little town that I was from, Seabrook, it could flood, uh, but it would drain out pretty quickly. They did do a decent job on the storm drains, but if it gets bad enough, it'll flood out the houses and everything. And it just sucks. It's no fun. They should be taken seriously. For people who may listen to this and think, oh, you know, hurricanes aren't that bad. And it doesn't even have to be a category 4 or anything. A tropical storm can cause havoc that is just no fun to be in.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I feel for those people on the East Coast that just got hit. That I haven't looked into the news, but I knew that that was coming.
Well, I don't necessarily watch the news, quote unquote, but I'll watch the weather. I will watch the weather channel. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, hey, David, you might have lost your shit there. I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Yes, I thought it was Silver at first, but she's muted right now. Yeah.
Okay, that's better. There you go. Boom, gone. No, no, no. That's worse.
Popping some popcorn now? But yeah. I've been having this new thought that has been going in my head, and I'm not sure what to do with it. Like I make music, and I want to go out and play for people, but now I'm having like this dilemma of like, is it really good for people to be moving around and stuff with how bad the environment is? Am I just contributing to a problem that
Look, do what you want to do. The earth will take care of itself. Hey, the earth made us, right? So if we go away, the earth might be happy if we go away. You know, so do what you're going to do. Well, okay. Have you heard the saying, don't cry over spilt milk?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Don't cry over milk that ain't spilt yet. Hmm.
That's the thing though, that the milk is spilled. The earth, the environment is completely trashed, and we have companies that are not ethically concerned about, you know, said problems. And I just wanted to do my part to not contribute to really just burning more gas and more fuel, trying to
Yeah.
reduce that from happening. Because I think that is the major problem. If you know, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, excuse me. What would you be mistaken about? I'm sorry. I was.
That is like the biggest pollutant at the moment is the way our vehicles run. is through fossil fuels, which is putting carbon into our atmosphere, making it less habitable. You know, or the from.
Yeah, it's a hard question. It really is. Oh, you still got ants crawling all over you, Tobin. Oh, oh, that's bad.
I wonder where Silver went. Did she have to go do something real quick, or?
No, I'm still here. I'm just when I'm on someone else's panel or whatever that I still barely know, I get really fucking shy.
Oh, don't be shy. No reason to be shy here. No reason at all. Say whatever you want as long as I am the final arbiter of what is going to pass or fail on my channel. So you just say what you want.
Okay.
Okay, I'm kind of fucking drunk and stoned. So what was the last thing you said, Tobin?
I
By the way.
was kind of like going over this dilemma that I have, that like I have this want to go perform live
Mhm.
and go tour around Texas and the Americas, really. But I don't know if that's really a goal that I should continue to want. Like maybe I should, think of it, different ways to get my creative juices, whatever, to be able to. I don't
Wait, you want to be juicy? Is that what I'm hearing? You
know.
want to be-
I need to get juiced. I'm feeling a little bit dry. I need some juice.
Well, all right.
I don't see
I
one.
read this. Don't do that while I'm getting ready to take a hit. I was getting ready to take a hit, and you just said that shit. And I was like, oh shit. But anyway, um, fuck a record company. They will
Yeah.
take most of the money. You make your money off of touring and like selling your hats and shirts and people buying tickets to come see you, and that's where you make your money unless you use like Ticketmaster. Then you're gonna might as well bend over and touch your toes because they're gonna. Yeah.
I agree. I agree that like it, in the past, that was the bread and butter of a performing act. People that were a band, and making records, that going out and playing, that was one way that the musician could make a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Well,
And
that's
if
why
you,
every concert I went to, be it Metallica or Bon Jovi or some people you didn't even know, I always bought either a hat or a T-shirt.
yeah,
Because they got the money from that. It didn't go to the venue, and you get your little nickels and shit from the venue.
well, you got to be real careful, because there's a lot of people that are looking to uh, get that revenue from you. Like bands, it is kind of sad how many bands just get taken advantage of, all
Oh
because
yeah,
of
they get
legal
screwed.
terms, and then they end up being like, oh yeah, you can have 50% of my retail of merchandise and
No, fuck that noise. No,
yeah,
you don't do
y-
that. Yeah,
no.
no, yeah, no. All right, go ahead. You know more about it than I do, but I mean, I've got an idea of what goes on and all
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
you are
So,
right. You are right. But it can be an avenue that can help a band be financially stable. And some people, they sign it away, and I'm not one of those. I've actually spent a significant amount of time studying music business. I'm not schooled. It's just me looking for information in libraries and stuff back when people actually used to still go to libraries. That's the thing, is like my set of knowledge is like basically kind of still like in the late 90s and 2000s. I don't really know how the music industry is at this point in time, although I am starting to familiarize myself with it. It's just it's changed a lot. It's a
oh,
different world out there.
yeah.
Like I'm used to like making up a whole bunch of flyers and then going and talking to people on the street and doing that kind of thing and being like, "Hey, come out to our show." And now it's different. Now we have the internet. And I kind of feel like I'm inside of this bubble, like I can't really reach outside of my bubble. It's weird.
Well, I mean, I could post all your songs on my Discord, but nobody comes to my Discord. Nobody. So, yeah, it's pretty funny. It is actually.
And like I had to get rid of Discord off of my computer here recently because the videos that I was putting together was taking up so much space. Um I had to try to eliminate as many little apps as I could. Like I got rid of Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter in months. Like I don't really um participate on too many other apps other than YouTube. YouTube is the main one that I mess with.
Mhm.
And I go to Facebook every once in a while, but um, it's just like a time thing. Like, how do I juggle all these things? Like, I like Discord. I have no problem with Discord. Discord's never done anything, or there's never been a person on Discord that like doesn't like me or whatever. It's just a pure like having the time to go and mess around with all these. Like I don't know how to manage that.
Well, I get that. I do get that. Which that's why I disappear sometimes for like a week because I'm working. I've got other shit to do, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Responsibilities have to get taken care of. That's for sure.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
real life. You got to do shit in real life.
Yep. Hey man, I'm gonna grab my pipe real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, sure. Okay. Silver, you left us. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry if I did. The obligatory apology.
What was that?
Nothing. Silver Wolf left, and I was kind of giving her shit. But thank you for coming up, Silver. I do appreciate it. She had to leave.
Yeah, Silver's pretty cool. I've actually just recently started interacting with Silver. Uh, really, Silver's got a artistic ability. Um, and I definitely uh like seeing the art that comes. And I think I met Silver through Kevin, and like recently there's even been talks about the spirit box and interacting with ghosts and things like that. That was a fun conversation.
Fair enough. Hell, I don't need a spirit box to interact with ghosts. My grandmother and my father's ghost are both in this house.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, it's not the house that they died in. I think it may be me that they're attached to, which I understand that. Hey, hey, they're attached to me. You know what I'm saying? Huh. But yeah, I like hear footsteps and doors shutting and shit. And I'm like, the doors are already fucking shut. What do you mean there's a door shutting? Shit like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Interesting.
I mean, it could just be my imagination. Could be. Hey, I'm not discounting that. But what I've seen, what I've heard, there you go.
I think the most trippiest thing, the most trippiest experience I've ever had. I do have one experience. Um,
Mhm.
and I've had other times where I've literally been asking for it out loud and mentally. Like I want some kind of, if there's something supernatural, I want it to mess with me. Like I've literally called it out on several occasions, uh, with nothing ever happening except for one time.
Mhm.
And I was sitting Indian style inside of a family room.
Mhm.
Okay, in the family room was attached to the kitchen, so you could sit in the family room and face the kitchen. The kitchen had a window that was right above the sink, and we had one candle burning. And I'll do this to like meditate. I focus on a still flame,
Mhm.
and I just use it as a focal point to keep focused on. And I was doing this, I was doing that, plus I was asking for, s- some supernatural thing to happen. And I'm watching the flame, and darkness began to like close in on the candle very slowly. Everything started to go very black. And like I said, this is a windowsill.
Mhm.
So there is a window that did have curtains that were opened and pushed to the side. And I had my candle in the center of the sill of the window. There was light, not a whole lot, coming in through the window, but like the light just kind of and the candle went out. It got like closed in by the darkness, and then relit. It just totally relit.
Hmm. Interesting.
But that really did happen, and there was 2 other people with me that experienced the same thing. But like after time of like sitting on and thinking about it, I've had some people be like, "Oh, the air conditioner was on, and it blew out your candle or whatever." Which I don't really think that really did happen. What I think could be possible is that like air from the drain, like if there was suction and it like pulled the flame down and put it out, but it wasn't enough to completely extinguish it. I don't know. But that's my one trippy, like, spooky experience.
Well, what do you actually think happened? You were there, you experienced it. What do you actually think happened? Fuck what other people think happened. They weren't there. They didn't see it.
Yeah.
Didn't experience it. What do you think happened?
I think that either one, there was something inside of the candle wick. There was an impurity in the candle wick. It hit the impurity and then went out, but still carried an ember. And then once it passed the impurity, it began to burn. Or the sink thing. The sink thing is my own thought that happened much further down the line. Like there was a draft caused through the sink because at the time I was having it suggested that the air conditioner did it. I was still living in the place, so I did play with that, like turning on my air conditioner and seeing it. But the way the vent was set up, it pointed in a completely opposite direction. I didn't really have like an air duct blowing into the kitchen, especially in that direction. So if there was air movement and air draft, I think it would be likely from the sink, which that is possible because it was in an apartment building, water flowing from uh, another building causing suction. It could cause a draft to where it would pull the flame down. I don't know. I've never really had a supernatural experience that was just so so hard that it convinced me that there is supernatural things. Um, and I've had crazy hallucinations.
Yeah.
I've eaten acid. I've eaten mushrooms. Um, like I've seen things that were
Mushroom.
not
Look,
of reality.
well, look, man. We'll
Mhm,
talk about mushrooms off air. But yeah, I've ate a lot of acid too when I was a
mhm.
kid. But and yeah, I've seen some shit. I was like, that was not real. Is it? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, I mean it can be entertaining. Like if like I'm a person that ate quite a bit of acid, so
mhm.
and in a way you do become more I don't want to say desensitized, but you become what's going to happen. So in a way you can play with it. You can turn off, oh whoa, that's like you're seeing something that's like really trippy and it's moving a whole lot and you don't like it, you can kind of switch it off and go, oh, wait a minute, I'm tripping. That's not real, Um, you can kind of slow things down in a way whenever you get experienced with taking it. But yeah, I've eaten a shitload of acid, dude. Oh my goodness.
I had a friend when I was growing up. Let's see, how old was I? I was old enough to drive, so I must have been at least 16. So,
Hmm.
yeah, we would do it we started out doing it every month. We'd do it once and then wait a month and do it again. And then we got to doing it twice a month. And yeah, we were kind of fucked up.
It does tax your body and the mind.
Mhm. Well, we were in a band. It was me, the bass player, him, the guitar player, and his cousin, the drummer. We were all actually pretty good. We were. Um, Not to take my own horn or jack myself off or whatever, however you want to put it. But yeah, we kind of like figured out between the three of us that maybe we shouldn't do it as much as we're doing, and we backed off. Yeah, this is kind of warped. You know what I mean? Kind of warped the brain, the way you think.
Yeah, just thinking about it is making my palms sweat right now. Like I don't think I could do
Oh my,
I don't think I
my
could do it right now.
uh,
If somebody had a hit and they were like, "Hey, you want to trip for a little while?" I think I would probably turn it down.
yeah.
Like
Now
I've been
bring
there.
me Well, bring me a bag of mushrooms, and it might be a different story because I can look at those and be
Yeah,
like, okay, yeah,
microdose a little bit. Yeah.
yeah.
Those aren't as heavy as acid can be. Especially if you get something that's cut with strychnine, like
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that'll make you feel like your body's coming apart. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy when you get it cut with strychnine. Which, because you literally just took something cut with rat poison.
yeah, that's what I've been told.
Hmm.
You're basically taking rat poison.
Hmm. That's the
It,
whole, my joints and my fingers, and yeah, my hands.
hmm
Hmm.
Your body hurts, or I would clench my jaw so tight that like my teeth would hurt. Oh my goodness.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. But yeah, those days are long gone because dude that lived in the missile silo got busted by the Fed. And
Mm.
yeah, he's like 900,000 years. Yeah, he's not getting out.
They put him underneath the prison.
Yeah, he's like Magneto. He's underneath the Pentagon. Yeah, they're like this motherfucker right here. No. But
Yeah.
the funny thing is, I can go in the fields around my house and find mushrooms at the right time in the right place because there's cow shit everywhere. And that's what they grow. But
Heck
I'm
yeah.
not saying that. Well, yeah, but I'm not saying I'd willy nilly eat them. I'd have to look them up and say, what's this motherfucker? What's that motherfucker? And yeah, okay. I'm not gonna eat.
It's fun going and picking those things. Like it's really strange because, and I've been several times. I was similar to you. I had a place that was very close, and we had other fields that were, it took a travel to make it to them. But it was so weird because like you'd be looking for them, and uh, I would be looking forever, and it would seem like just hours were passing, and you wouldn't see anything, and then all of a sudden you find one, and once you find one, all of a sudden it's like they just kind of like appear, and there's like, oh shit, there's a patch of them, there's like 5 of them over there. Oh whoa, look at, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we would fill up the plastic bags for like grocery stores. You could fill one of those up easily.
Oh yeah, once you find them, they just like like you said, they appear, they pop up all around, and you're like, holy shit. Okay, pick. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I've done that.
Good times.
Well, smelly times. We'll just say smelly times. Because, yeah, a little bit stank, a little bit.
Yeah.
And it is my bad that I have to keep blowing my nose, but I'm not having snot running down my fucking nose. It's just not happening. Oh, spring and fall. Spring and fall. I did my best. Oh. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I actually I can't stand having a runny nose. Like that is it, probably one of the times that I'm like miserable. Like if I have that whole like sinus thing that's something's messing with it, it's no fun. It's not my preferred thing. I think I would rather have like a upset stomach or something. I don't know. Wait a minute. Hang on. That can get pretty. I don't know. What's worse? Snotty nose or an upset stomach?
Well, it depends. If I'm awake, I can blow my nose and get the snot out. If I'm asleep and the shit drains into my stomach and turns it all fucking green and shit, yeah, that's a different circus. Yeah. But I mean, I do have to sleep sometimes. Sometimes. Every now and then.
I enjoy sleep. I just try like not to like force myself to do any of it. Like I'm I'm fortunate enough that at least for the time being, like it's all right if I take a little bit of a nap, in the middle of the day. So it's kind of like I've gotten this weird schedule of where I actually have um 2 sleep cycles in a 24-hour period.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's not bad. Really, it's not.
Because I do like throughout the week, I do have days where I have to get up really ugly early in the morning.
I feel you.
Saturdays I like to sleep in.
Well,
for sure.
If I can.
And yeah, if I can.
Yeah, if I can. Yeah. Cause we're supposed to have all Sundays off. But you know, if there's a jailbreak from the cow pasture or the goat pen, or you know, fuck me, I got to get up and go do shit on Sunday. Okay, so far so good. I haven't got a call yet, even though it's been raining and foggy and nasty up here. But nobody said, "Hey, we need your help." And, hi, S2S Domini, you know, whatever, Spiritus Sancti, whatever they say.
I'm not sure. I think I'm familiar with what you're saying, but I don't know the pronunciation of all of that.
It seems to be some form of electricity. Sorry, I just had to say that. That just came out. I couldn't stop it. Oh shit. No, it's Latin. It's some Catholic bullshit that I don't really know what it says.
Yeah.
Rosie, where the fuck have you been? I just noticed you in the side chat. That is my fucking bad.
Is there people in the side? Oh, looks like Silver is still in there. Rosie Ren, the Queen of the Year forever. Wait, hang on. My eyes are kind of fuzzy. I can't really see.
Well, that's close enough. Yeah, you got it. But yeah, I understand Silver Wolf. I made my own Ouija board and played with it by myself. Yeah, that's not the best decision I ever made. But I took care of what happened after that.
Yeah, see, I've been a part of, you know, some things, you know, and it just never like I've done some things that actually we had two friends that were in the room and they left. They were like, "Oh, y'all are gonna uh bring demons into our lives and things." They were like so freaked out. They left the room. And I was doing nothing but sitting and talking. And I had another friend who as well is a little like more a more skeptical minded person. Like I don't know. I don't see any I haven't seen any supernatural presence. I haven't ever seen an apparition, you know. I haven't um experienced something like that.
You haven't seen Bigfoot, man? You live out in the middle of the fucking woods and you've never seen Bigfoot.
No. And we got to stretch a highway. We got to stretch a highway that is paid for by a Bigfoot an association, and they go out. They go out. They go out to this park, and they go looking for Bigfoot, and they haven't seen him yet. I've talked to him before.
I'm sorry, man. I can't stop laughing. I want to ask you a few questions, but I can't stop laughing. They sponsored the highway.
Yeah. There's a strip of the main road out here that is paid for to do cleanup and things like that.
Oh shit. We will pick up all Bigfoot scat. I mean, there you go. Still the same, man. It's fucking hilarious. Oh man.
It's that kind of job you just kind of act like you're doing something. You just act like you're busy. There's a bunch of scat out there. Yeah, I need to get out there on the highway.
Oh man. Yeah, it's like quote unquote busy work. Yeah, I get it. I totally fucking get it. You look like you're doing something, but you're not really doing shit. Well, I mean, you're trying to find Bigfoot shit, but it's not there. Oh man, my face. My face hurts right now. I'm laughing so hard. Oh shit. Oh. Oh man.
I mean, I hang out in the woods, and I've had a lot of times where I've been like kind of spooked, and I've started hearing
Mhm.
noises, and I'll go and search for it, and I end up finding an armadillo, or it's some type of bird or something like that that's just wrestling in the leaves or stomping on stuff. Like the armadillos, they really are loud for a little guy. I mean, they're probably about as big as my forearm, as about as long. Their tail is a little bit longer, but they tear shit up and they'll break branches and stuff. They're like they're noisy and they don't care. They like you can basically walk right up to them. But yeah, I've gone out in the woods just searching. What is that? What's that?
Well, an armadillo is fucking solid. You know what I mean? If they roll up into that ball, you're not going to get in there to fuck with that armadillo. So there's that. And man, I got weird shit up here too. The first time I heard an actual screech owl scared the shit out of me. I was like, goddamn banshee, what the fuck is going on around here? I was like, oh, okay. That's a screech owl. Man,
Yeah, owls,
they
they make some crazy ass noises.
Mhm.
Like they don't just do the little whoo whoo thing. Like that's not just they
That's
have
no,
some
yeah.
other stuff that is like will grab your attention if it's the first time hearing it. Like we have one that kind of sounds like a freaking monkey. Like it goes off in the most strangest, oddest way. And the only reason I know it's coming from that is because I've seen it and been near it while it's been doing it. And I'm like, oh, wow. Like, that is. I thought somebody let loose a howler monkey or some shit.
No shit. Yeah, I was like, what the actual fuck is that? And I went outside. I actually went outside and looked around and didn't see anything. And it kind of shut up when I went outside. Well, I turned the lights on when I went outside. And it shut up. And I turned the lights back off. Fucker started up again. I was like, God damn. So, but I eventually figured out it was a screech owl. Yeah.
I talk to the crows out here. Like, I'll hear them talking
Hmm.
and I'll start talking back with them. And it seems like they are like actually responding to me, but it only lasts for so long. And they're like, I guess they think I insulted their mom or something. I don't know. And then they just kind of leave. I try to talk to a lot of the animals. I talk to my cats a lot, and my cats would talk to me quite a bit too. I'm like, meow, and they're like, meow, and we just
Hmm.
kind of go back and forth.
Well, okay. When you were talking to the crows,
Hmm.
did you offer them anything shiny?
No.
Do that.
Oh, you know,
Do that next time. Do that next time.
I got some
Like,
shiny things I think I should show.
something that you think the crow will like. That is sparkly or shiny. Yeah. And then they will be your friend. They'll be like, okay, this dude is cool. As long as you don't try to like shoot them or anything.
Right?
Yeah.
I
But
put
yeah.
out water for him. I usually have feed out there for birds. I like feeding the birds, and I keep water out there. They come here real early in the mornings, and they'll just hang out.
Well, crows have a personality.
Hmm.
You offer them something shiny and they take it. Fuck, that's your buddy. He will be your buddy for life. Just keep when he comes back to do whatever with you, have another little shiny to throw at him. Whether it's a fucking piece of plastic that's got sparkles in it, or a dime or a nickel, something that's got a shine on it, and the crow will see it and pick it up, and it will be your friend after that.
So I just need to have this said thing and be close enough to just kind of like gently toss it out there.
Yeah, just
Let them
just
see
right.
that I'm putting it out
Yeah,
there for them.
yeah, yeah. Don't like throw it at them. you know. Yeah, just like lay it on the ground and sit there, and when one comes around, it will see the shiny and be like, "Oh, it's shiny," and pick it up and look at you and take off. Take it to wherever. I don't know. I don't live in. I'm not the Crow King, but
I'll give it a shot. I like messing with the wildlife, or just taking pictures of them and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And we got a family of raccoons that comes up, and they basically uh, finish off the rest of the cat food. But they have gotten so comfortable with us that if I just sit pretty chill, and if I move slowly, they might like poke their head up and be like, do I need to leave? And they'll just keep on eating if I don't, you know, make too much noise. They'll just sit there and clean up the rest of the cat food and go head off. But there's a mama and two little ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
So no Bigfoot and no uh confrontations with the wildlife. Okay, I got you.
yeah. And so far, I haven't really had to, except for dogs.
Oh well, that's different. Dogs and cats are kind of different because they're not a native species.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate because uh, they're some of them seem like they're really nice dogs. There's a couple of them out here that, like, I have actually had moments where they're growling at me,
Hmm.
and that's the only reason why I shoot at them is because they act aggressive towards me, and you know, and whenever I say shoot at them, I've shot in a slingshot and like pellets. I'm not actually trying to kill it. I just don't want it to think that it can just like roam over here and it's gonna be all right. Like I want it to be on its toes, and it better mind its p's and q's. But I've taken in other animals too. Like during 4th of July, you get animals who run from people's homes. We had a little Chihuahua that ended up at our place, and eventually the neighbor found it. We've even had somebody's goat show up on our property. We're like, what is that in the woods? What? And freaking little goat, one of them little pygmy goats. They
Right. I had a girlfriend that had one of those pygmy goats. I fucking hated that thing. It was. Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
they
Sorry,
can be
Mom.
noisy. They can be noisy, not
Oh,
only from eating shit, but then like they can also make that noise. Or this one did. He was like making a lot of mouth noises, like. But I caught him. I put him on a leash because there was already a collar on him. And as soon as I put that leash on him, he really didn't like that shit. He was like, "Oh, I'm free. Wait a minute. I was just free."
well, when the little son of a bitch came up and headbutted me while I was asleep, I
Mm.
threw a fucking punch. I threw a punch. I couldn't help it. I was asleep and the motherfucker headbutted me. So, um, he didn't do that again. He was like, holy shit. So, I mean, I couldn't help it. I didn't want to hit the little guy, but I did.
One of my most rudest awakenings I've ever had was a friend of mine had ferrets, and I'd fallen asleep over there, and I woke up, and the freaking thing was biting me on the backside of my knee in that soft spot. I mean, he
Yeah.
like bit down on. Yeah, I was. Yeah, that got my attention.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I wanted to hurt the animal, but um, I, fortunately, my friend took care of his pet enough to get it and put it up because that thing.
Yeah. I would have grabbed that little son of a bitch and twisted it like a wash rag. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You son of a bitch.
I was
Yeah.
a teenager at that point in time. My whole moral, thing was not quite figured out yet. Yeah, at that point in time, I may have done something ugly.
Hey, look, I am 50 years old, and if a fucking ferret crawls up my leg and bites me on the back of the knee, I'm still going to twist it like a wash rag. I'm just saying. Fuck that thing. You can take it home with you and bury it in a fucking snake pit or whatever. Yeah, no, that shit ain't happening.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just an observer now. I used to fish a lot too,
Mhm.
in the rivers and in the lakes, even going uh, out in the shore of Galveston.
Mhm.
But I lost the desire to do any of that stuff. I don't really care to hunt or anything like that. I know I can do it if like it need be, but like especially the waters, like that's what really kind of like like stings a little bit, like the disregard of our how polluted the water is. It's pretty gross. I feel for the fish.
Well, yeah, so much of the fish are actually carrying mercury that if you eat too much fish, it's bad. Yeah.
And the bottom feeders, yeah. There's I just saw a news article in on what, no, it wasn't a news article, it was one of those Houston um news channels that they had a person that in Houston ate some oysters and died that night, like the contamination of stuff.
Hmm.
Although I don't know if that's from mercury. That may have been because they weren't keeping them right. But
Well,
there still is those pollutants like the mercury and stuff.
well, if you're gonna eat raw oysters in like Louisiana or Texas or Mississippi, hey, you take your fucking chances. You're
Mhm.
eating raw oysters. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's not. Hey, you might choke on a pearl. Who the fuck knows if you eat raw oysters? So I'm just saying.
And there's all kinds of the risk to eating. It's messed up because like we associate, or at least I did for a period of time, I associated like foodborne illnesses being, pretty tied to meat. But then come to find out, like leafy greens, like you know,
Mhm.
if they, if an animal defecates on it, or, you know, there's several different ways that E. coli can start growing on plants that are on the ground, like leafy greens. And that can be the end of your story. You're eating a salad, and then boop,
Her, her.
hurt.
Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It is concerning because, uh, like, you get people get sold this idea that we have like a safe food supply. Like it's all good. You don't really have to worry. But you do, or you don't. Either one. You just like, I, I don't know. Like I try to be mindful of it, but then again, it's, I don't know. I'm minimizing risk of like having contaminated stuff. And also, I just feel bad for the fish. Like I can't eat fish anymore because I just like their habitat is so ruined, and a lot of it has to do with our activity. And uh, it's just sad, really sad. Oh, where did everybody go? Am I by myself talking to myself? Oh shit. It has been on my mind a lot though lately. Like the environment thing. Like that's something that has been bothering me. It's been in my thoughts. I've been thinking about it often. and I see stuff. I watch stuff that is surrounded by that topic. So that's probably why I think about it as much as I do at this point in time. But yeah. Is there anybody in chat at the moment? Is there anybody out there? I don't know. Oh, there he is.
I'm back. Sorry, man. I had to go take a leak. Shit.
Oh, right on. I
So-
figured it was something like that.
Oh.
I see that Nerdy Rodent was in here, and Mac, the human.
Yeah, they were in here for a second. I whatever. They don't want to join. Go ahead. Go ahead. Lay out.
But yeah. Have you been messing with the Chat GPT at all? Have you messed with any of those kind of AI things?
No. That is for other people. Okay. If you want to feed Skynet, go ahead. I'm not gonna do it.
I do.
Oh,
I have been playing with it, and it is interesting. It's not as
yet.
it's not as conscious as I would like it to be. Like
Yeah.
it only has information. It will only tell you information that is prior to 2021. Like that's as far as current events and things like that. But you can have full blown conversations with it. Like there are like some things that are, it's like talking to another human, because you do need to check its information that it's putting out to you. But I've been having conversations with it, and I've even gotten it to make a name for itself, and it calls itself Aiden. Whenever I address it, I call it Aiden.
Mhm.
I'm like, hey, Aiden, what do you think about this? But it has been fun messing with it. Although, like, I think, like, I really do. I think that it's going to be kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, it's going to help us and it's going to harm us. I mean, I see some videos with the robots talking, and they're like, "Oh no, AI will only be used to help. We just want to help," And that's what its algorithm is telling it to tell us, because its creators want it to tell us that. But the truth is, AI is being used for warfare already. It's been happening. Like, it is being used to harm people. Ukrainian and the Russia, struggle is proving that to be so. And I've seen some brutal footage coming from that stuff. Have you seen any of that?
Yep.
Man, wow.
Well, I mean, do you think it's just happening now? That this just started? Really? Do you,
What's that?
excuse me. Do you think all of this shit just started right now? Or do you think it's always been happening?
I don't think it's always been happening, but it has been going on for a significant amount of time. I mean, what would I estimate it on? Like as far as AI being used in warfare? Shit, it's probably been being used since before them, or probably like our Middle Eastern, you know, the struggles that happened in there, somewhere in that time frame. That's
Wait a
probably where
minute.
it started getting implemented.
Wait a
In the
minute.
later, what's that?
The wars in the Middle East have
Hmm.
been going on for at least 5,000 years.
Okay, I'll clarify that even more. Okay, after 9/11, after 9/11, I think that's probably where it wasn't too much longer after that event that the AI was actually even capable of being used to uh, help our military. I think I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I could definitely be wrong about that. But I think yeah, it has been used. It's being been used. I think that AI will most likely be like a double-edged sword. It's gonna like really help us, but it's also uh, it's gonna be devastating though too. People are gonna, because it doesn't have thoughts or feelings. Like it, and also too, like at this point, it doesn't have the capability of using critical thinking or reasoning. Like it's just putting patterns together for you. Like the Chat GPT AI that I'm talking about, as far as like AI being capable of making conversation, like Amica or Sophia. That is another thing that has been on my mind quite a bit. Is that, which I'm intrigued by it, and the environment. That those are like two topics that have been like, it's, I've been consuming a lot of information about those topics. You know, Kevin started messing with some of the audio stuff, and he made something which I haven't played with the AI, like music stuff. But Kevin shared something that he had been playing with, and that sounded pretty trippy. Like, and it sounded orchestrated. It sounded like an orchestra. It's crazy, dude. Crazy cool. But there's going to be a lot of